Peace, y'all. So I'm really excited about this product that I'm packaging right here because this is the first one that we're going to be selling. And I'm super excited because this product is so significant for the product line, of the world. You cannot buy this product anywhere on the market right now. But it is the recommended nutrition for people that are, wanting to conceive a child, people that are pregnant, people that are breastfeeding, people that are like healing, people that are seeking to have more energy, elders, children, babies even. This is an extremely recommended product that you cannot buy in this form online. So what is it? It is chicken organs. This one specifically is heart, liver, and kidney. But there are other ones that we'll have in the future. No, wait, this is heart, liver, and gizzards. But it's specifically the heart and the liver, and because in our future we may have other elements of the chicken, but we'll definitely always have the liver and probably always have the heart. Specifically the liver though. The Weston A. Price Foundation, who, if you don't know who they are an organization that references the work of Weston A. Price. Weston A. Price was a dentist in the 1930s who went around the world studying indigenous people and looking at their teeth and the way they had babies and then just their overall personality, demeanor. And he found that the people who had the healthiest teeth had the easiest child rearing, had the most joyful personalities, and just were super, super healthy and ate very similar vitamin complexes. They ate different foods, but fundamentally all of their foods were very high in fat-soluble vitamins, vitamins A, D, and K. So the Weston A. Price Foundation followed his work and then continued it by continuing to study indigenous peoples and healthy peoples and discover healthy peoples for generations, who especially indigenous who lived fundamentally off of their own land, because it's really easy to study people who, all eat the same thing and then one person changes the food and there's a significant shift. It's easy to study that. But they've also been studying through their own experimentation on themselves and all the people, the members, the millions and millions of members who have joined, studying on themselves ways of applying this nutrition and seeing how their children look, how their teeth look, how is their health, how are the people who are doing it, how is their bodies transforming. One thing I've noticed since doing this diet consistently is that my face has gotten wider, which is really interesting because that's one of the findings that Weston Price noticed, was that indigenous people who were following their traditional diets had wide faces so that they had enough room to fit all their teeth in. So I just think it's really interesting that my face is getting wider. Anyway, so the Weston A. Price Foundation has all these different recommendations, and one thing they recommend, in addition to organs being something in this, one of the few things in this world that has so many dense nutritions. This is the multivitamin of food. It's one of their highest recommendations, but specifically, however, they reference chicken organs or small animal organs as the organs to focus on, because the larger animals' organs are very potent in some of the nutrition, but kind of imbalanced by themselves. So if you think of a cow, right? A cow has one liver and how many pounds of meat and fat? And the fat of the cow would contain a lot more vitamin D than the liver would, because if you eat them together, it's all balanced and you're eating the whole animal. But a chicken, however, doesn't have that much fat. So their vitamin A and vitamin D is very much balanced. Oh, goodness me, balanced in their organs. So the Weston Price Foundation recommends eating chicken organs fundamentally when you're eating organs on a day-to-day basis, and then of course to get other types of organs in your diet, but to not do them all the time, like not do them every day, because you can get vitamin A toxicity because of the imbalance of the nutrients. So here we have that recommendation, but you go online and you look to buy some organs that are shelf stable and easy to access and stuff like that. And what do you find? Beef, bison. That's pretty much it that you're gonna find in a pill or freeze-dried form. So I did that. I took those pills because I wanted to get these nutrients, and yeah, you can get it through food by, buying or, harvesting your own animals, but it's still hard to get organs like consistently through that form. So especially when you're traveling or when you just don't have access to it in your area. So specifically while we was traveling, I took the pills that I could get, and lo and behold, 2 years later, after taking them basically daily, I started to experience vitamin A toxicity symptoms. Dizziness, a little bit of fogginess, a little bit of aches and pains that just didn't feel normal. And I stopped taking the pills and they went away. So that's one cool thing, is that if you just stop, it'll just balance out. It's not like this. It's not like when you take like a chemical, where it just like stays in your body and you just struggle to get it out for years and years through all types of other means. It's not like chemicals. It's natural. Stop eating it, the symptoms will go away. The symptoms are just communicating in a very gentle way that you should probably stop eating something you're eating. So I had this experience, and I told Lev that if we were going to do organ powders, we had to do chicken organs. And even though it was really hard to get those because they are the easiest to eat, so around here, people value organs and they really value chicken organs. So it's not, people buy them. But there are some people who are not selling them as much as they, they're not selling them for different reasons. So especially even pasture-raised people, there's some people around here who aren't selling them for their own reasons, and they're willing to give them to us. Maybe it's too hard to process and they don't want to go through the whole thing of processing an additional thing, or maybe it's against their religion. Honestly, there's a religion around here that does not eat organs, but they sell a lot of meat and they're willing to sell their organs to us. And they're raising their animals so beautifully. We hang out at their farm weekly. But anyway, there's all these chicken organs around here. At first we couldn't find them, so Lev started doing lamb organs, which I'm like, that's cute and all, but I want chicken organs. We finally found an amazing source of chicken organs at a great price, and we can finally offer them. And no one else online is selling these. I've never seen them. This is the kind of thing that you can actually shake on everything and heal and energize and amplify your vitality by way of. So I'm really excited, and I hope you get you some because they're gonna go quickly. And yeah, I just want to reiterate that, I just want to reiterate that these are the kind of organs that, this is the kind of food that should be a staple in everyone's diet at all times. Unless, you have source to another great source of fat. If you have access to another great source of fat, soluble vitamins. Because there are a few, but this is the only one that I know of that is super easy to freeze dry and to use. Like eggs are a pretty good source, and we do freeze dry those, but they're not very easy to use. There's only 2 ways that I've really figured out how to use them. They're great, and we have them. But organs you can spray on anything, especially chicken organs. Salty or sweet, you name it. If it has a little bit of fat, you can probably get these organs in and not taste them at all. And if you have them, you have something. Of course, I'm not a doctor, I'm not trying to give you medical advice, but you have something that can support you to do what you want to do at a very deep level. You have the nutrients you need to assimilate all of your food, even better than you do right now. You have the nutrients you need to detox what you don't need. You have the nutrients to live in a convenient bottle. So I hope y'all check these out, and thank you for watching.